Hello and welcome back to Popcorn Chat. I hope you guys are doing well. In this video, I'm going to be speaking to you about David Cronenberg's latest film, The Shrouds. Cronenberg has definitely missed on his films in recent years, including Crimes of the Future, and I think we're going to have to add The Shrouds to that list as well. David Cronenberg's had a lot of personal things going on in recent years with the recent loss of his wife, and that is evident within his last few films. His exploration of the body continues in this very personal story with a potentially interesting concept. However, the way in which it's explored is absolutely wild. Did David Cronenberg cast Vincent Cassel as the main protagonist in the film because they have the same haircut? Probably. The dialogue in The Shrouds just felt clunky to me, and it lacked flow from scene to scene, and it just felt like a incohesive script. One of the things that really baffled me in this film is the obvious product placement. It's not subtle in those advertisements from brands such as Tesla, Coca-Cola, and even Apple. There's this certain scene where Vincent Cassel is at his desk on his computer, but he doesn't just have a computer and a monitor, it's two iMacs on at the same time. And I'm like, I think we know that that is two computers, not a computer and a monitor. And the obvious iPhone and the kind of avatar and AI. It just felt like an ad that I was like, we all know these are big brands. And him driving around in his Tesla obviously was a big part of it. And it adds obviously to the kind of futuristic, not too distant future, dystopian feel. But I'm like, you're working with these brands, man, and you're trying to make a really personal story about your own loss of your wife. And you're like, oh yeah, let's just slap a brand on it. That's not good. One positive about this film is I did like the music. I think there was a great score throughout. It was done by Howard Shore. And I think it really added to the unsettling and dystopian nature of the film. So I have to really commend the film for its musicality. And with a fair star-studded cast, including Vincent Cassel, Diane Kruger and Guy Pearce, I do think that Guy Pearce came off as one of my favourite performances out of this film. If you saw him in Iron Man 3, that was very much reminiscent of that performance for me, kind of the nerdy guy, the tech guy. He was bringing that kind of performance over to this, but I think he played it so well and is very different to a lot of his more well-known roles and more recently, The Brutalist. So I think he did a great performance. And I think Diane does a great job as well, playing two characters, two sisters in this film. I think she does do a good job at that. And Vincent Cassel's just playing Vincent Cassel, I think. So it was interesting performances, but not groundbreaking. I don't think this is going to be talked about at the Oscars, I'm afraid. In all honesty, this is a Cronenberg that I'm not desperately wanting to rewatch anytime soon. There are definitely concepts and moments within this film that are going to stick with me. However, overall, it's not going to be a film I'm going to be thinking about come the end of 2025. Thank you so much for watching this review of The Shrouds. Let me know your thoughts down below if you've seen the film. If not, it's out in UK cinemas from the 4th of July. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys very soon for another Popcorn Chat.